Alright, what are you guys doing out here?
So today, I think I'm going to go ahead and get some more work done on the car, pulling out some more weight to save it. That is, if we can get to the wheels. Let's just get these tires out of the way. Much better. Now with all those tires out of the way, we can focus on what's going on inside of the car. As you guys may remember, I am pulling a lot of weight out of this car so it can go a lot faster out there on the track. And I got the rear seats out and the door cards out already. The next big things that I want to do is I want to get the entire rear deck out, including the speakers under the speaker grills. And I also want to get most, if not all, of what's in the trunk, which isn't going to be a ton of weight. So in order for me to pull my rear deck out here, there's going to be a bunch of these little pins. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show them on camera, but they push in. You push in the little pin right there, and that pops out. And there's a bunch of those along this plastic trim piece, which needs to come off. The other thing that needs to come off is going to be the headrests. They're going to need to come off in order to allow it to come off. And then you've got three of these little guys right here, and they've got a little little bolt going through them that needs to come off. There's three of them on the back, and that will allow the rear deck to come out. But ooh, this is where it gets a little bit trickier that I've never seen on a car before. I'm gonna have to remove the seat belt, which is gonna come out anyway, because if you look here, most of them are cut along here to allow the seat belt to shift out. But here, it's not cut that way. The plastic here is cut, which means that the plastic comes out, and it'll open a bigger hole, which will allow this to slide through, and that to slide through. So if you're gonna be looking at removing your rear deck like I am, you're also gonna have to make sure you undo your seat belts, which this whole process is gonna be a lot easier if you've already removed the rear seats like I have. So I'll link to that video down below just in case you haven't. So I think for me, with all that said, this looks like the obvious choice for a starting point, so I'm just gonna pull this off so that I can see what's behind it, because I actually don't know if there's anything behind this that's gonna make this even harder to take off. Okay, with all four of those removed, I think it should just be as simple as convincing this that it needs to come out. There we go. That's the whole thing off. And then as you can see under here, nothing else holding on the rear deck there. So I think I'm going to have to deal with these stupid little things and get them out. The bane of many E46 owners' existence, removing the headrest. I've never seen anyone do it. I've only been told how it's done. You're supposed to go underneath it and pull up as hard as you can, but I'm a weak little kid, so I don't know how it's gonna work. And I'm afraid I'm gonna shatter this window here. So I guess you guys get to watch me either succeed or fail very bad. Two for two. Heckin' sweet, got those out. Now it's just time I remove these guys right here, which are once again those bolts under these plastic covers. And under that plastic cover is just a 13 milli. Oh, there we go. Super easy. Everything's going super easy. Now this could theoretically be a tutorial on how to replace your rear speakers, because you don't need to remove that one or your headrests or that to get to your rear speakers, but you do have to remove that top piece that I just took off, and then these guys just pop off. Now you obviously want to be careful with them because they're going to be just as fragile as any other piece of plastic that sits on the dashboard or the rear deck of a car in direct sunlight for many years. Now my car's been a garage car since I've owned it, but I don't know about the two previous owners before me. Now that guy popped off. Just gonna want to remove this little trim piece. And then I've got myself, looks like 3 little 8mm bolts. couldn't shove the camera in there, but there's this little guy right here, and it needed to come out. And you might be able to see right there, a little bit out of focus, there's two clips, and then there's one down on that side too, that were going around metal brackets. So I just had to pull those clips back, and you can push this from inside the trunk, push it up, and then that guy pops out, because that's a little housing for it too, because that's on top of the deck, so that has to come out before you can pull out the deck. I have a lot of experience taking out rear decks to replace rear speakers on cars, and I forgot one major thing that I hate about taking out rear decks, and I was hoping was not prevalent to this car, but it looks a lot like these pillars need to come out in order to let the deck out, because past the seat belts, this is the only thing left preventing me from pulling the whole deck out. So I want to pop these off, which I wasn't expecting to do just yet, because I was going to do that when I did the headliner, but we're going to pop these off. I didn't like take a pre-look at this because I completely forgot it was probably going to have to come out, since almost every car requires it. I also took a look at the light, and it has some really beefy retention clips on it. It's this guy right here that was making that very difficult. That stupid thing. Yeah, but it looks like it's a Torx bit. Good thing I didn't bring my Torx bits home. Okay, I have a Torx bit that I don't usually use, but hey, the difference between this one and the one I usually use is this one's here and the other one is not, so I might as well use it. Beautiful. Now can this pull off? Oh yeah, there you go. Now it pulls off. Let's just take this light out. Unplug it. Boom, there you go, one down. Now with all that taken care of, it's just time to get the seatbelts out of the way, so I'll break out the old T50 Torx. This is my ratchet one. I have a second set of these at work, but the one I need to take off those B pillars, it would have been easier with a different Torx that I don't have a spare of here. It's one seat belt. Okay, with all that removed, the rear deck comes out pretty easily. Now, we are still limited by one factor, and that is seat belts. Now, the reason I left them to the step that I did is because in order to get these clips out, there's some retainers on the bottom that make it very difficult to get it out without breaking it. So these are those little clips on the bottom that are hard to not break because they kind of grip into the back of that. But once that's off, it's just a matter of feeding the seatbelt through the little groove. And now the seatbelt can feed through that little hole right there. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly do that to the other side, because like we've already discovered, I'm probably not gonna be able to film it. Okay, and with both those out, this thing slides out really easy. Now, just gotta remove all of this nonsense, because I don't want any of that in there anymore. Also, first off, there's that little spacer I was missing. And then second off, and this is something I have never heard anyone tell me, but you're apparently got it, and you're supposed to do it this way. To get the headrests out, you're not supposed to pull as hard as you can, although it does work. You're supposed to pop off the plastic piece here, get a little pick tool, pull it up, and then you've got these little detents right here. And you pull those out, and then you're able to slide the headrest out pretty easily. No one, I repeat, no one that I've ever talked to about doing this has ever told me about these little detents. If you want to save yourself from trouble, just pull out these pins by prying up the deck just enough to see them after you remove the plastic piece. Now the rear deck is not fully removed until you get rid of this plastic piece on the back, and it's got 4 7mm. So there's a lot more steps to removing this rear deck than I was expecting, but hey, all the weight counts. Those little feet right there hold on to this guy. rear deck stuff out of the way, I can remove the rear seatbelt, which is once again a T50 Torx. Almost done. Last thing to remove is all these little brackets, which are just held on by T40s. And for good measure, I'm just going to take out all these little plastic plugs that go into the headrest. So there you have it. You've got the deck itself, you've got that plastic trim piece that I don't know what it does, you've got your C-pillars, headrests, seat belts, speakers, all that nonsense, speaker covers. It's not going to save me a huge amount of weight, not compared to the actual removal of the rear seats themselves, but I'll throw the weight up on screen right there so you guys can know. I've got to weigh everything, so I don't know how much weight it's actually going to be just yet, but it's not all that I'm going to get done before I go back out on track. I'm going to also take care of all of the trunk liner, that piece right there, which I think is just glued on, and then I'm also going to address all of that right there. That'll probably be in the next video. Anyway guys, it's about dinner time for me. Sun's going away, so I'm not going to be able to get any more work done, but as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.